Alright, let's look at the car. Side mirrors are mounted. They could have mounted it on the door, but it's sort of mounted at half of the height of this little window. I still get some visibility here, but it would have been a lot more if they mounted it lower. But if they mounted it lower, it could have been too low. Anyway, it's alright. Visors are included in this top spec. As usual, media cars are generally top spec. Okay, everything is hard, but this is not the type where it hurts your knuckle. Okay, this is soft touch. This is soft touch. This is same as this. Okay, this is the ones where it's harder. And this is the hidden cup holder, which is pretty handy when your phone heats up and you can put it here, you know. And it's almost like a phone holder because you can put larger cups or you can push it in a little bit. You know, I was doing this to my phone just now. Anyway, the controls are all very logical, you know. Okay, some small fit and finish stuff. I mean, as I said, this car's build level is that of the Vios, around that level, okay, or any Barodos basically. But generally, it's okay. I mean, the window buttons, window switches and all that are very logically placed. All these are very logically placed, you know, to open the boot. Self-explanatory, your 360 camera and all that. They should have had some legends. At night, they will be pitch black. They will be pitch black over here, okay? This is alright, handy. You can put your smart tag and all that. Soft touch here, soft touch here. No surprises. Door bins, because the speakers are here. I mean, if the speakers are here, then you can have a full length door bin. It's not very big in terms of its size, but it's okay, usable. Only this type of bottle. Fatter ones won't fit. You still can put stuffs over here. No carpeting and all that. I mean, that's how this car is, you know. It's not luxurious per se. Okay, everything is just plastic cladding, plastic. Okay, the foot, sorry, pardon my slippers, my flip-flops, it's very comfortable. But if you don't put your feet here and you sort of put it here, then your knees are higher and then this thing would be a little bit painful to your bones here. But that's just me. I'm 5'11". Not everybody has the same height or the same reach in terms of where your bones are. Start button is here, steering adjustment is here, paddle shifters. All the stocks are pretty high quality. It's alright. Okay. The cluster is very clear, very easy to read, very easy to use. You were driving, you want cruise control, pom, press once and you're in. Okay. And then this one changes the mode. I didn't press this. Adaptive cruise control mode. Cruise control mode. Oh, this is on off. Yeah, this is on off cruise control. This is lane keep assist. Both are separated. This one changed from cruise control to adaptive cruise control. This one adjusts the distance. This one's speed and all that. Okay, pretty self-explanatory, very easy to use. Here is pretty easy to use as well. This is low res but usable nevertheless. Is there a toggle button? Or I have to press this? Oh, to toggle in between them, you have to press the button repeatedly. Alright. Good attempt, but very low res, but usable. Okay, is completely usable. How do I get it out? Okay. I'm no longer in reverse. Why is it not cancelling itself? Oh, I have to long press. Anyway, as you can see, the screen is high res now. This is a bit confusing. First day, right, when I got into the car, I was like trying to do something, you know, trying to hook up the Bluetooth and all that, and unsuccessful because my car is rolling. So even the passenger sitting here can't pair a phone if you're driving, which I think is overtly safe, right? You don't have to be that safe. And there's another thing, I was like, hey, where's my audio? How do I play my music and all that? I was like, how? And there's no option, nothing, and this is useless. Why do I need a wallpaper shortcut over here? I don't need that, right? I don't need a wallpaper shortcut. And I was like, after fiddling through, then I realized this power button is actually not the power on off of the screen. This is just to turn on and off the stereo. Alright, after you press this, then you get your radio or your Bluetooth and all that, then you can switch them around. Okay, a little bit confusing there. These are pretty easy to understand, very usable, very easy. This is on the left to open the sunroof, on the right to open and close the blinds. European car makers, please look at this and learn from this. Have two separate buttons to control this or the blind, right? You guys always try to integrate these two. We try to feel that button, you know, a little bit more that we push, then it opens the glass, a little bit less, then it opens the blind, which is silly. Okay, this is pretty high quality. The material quality is pretty alright. The lights come up from the top instead of from the inside, which screams 1985. Look at what the Chinese car makers are doing. They put lights inside the glass and they slowly light up and dim, you know, a lot more classy. Alright, there's 12-volt socket over here, there's a compartment over here, no compartment up here, and then this is pretty big. That's the same, identical. The seats are alright, it's comfortable. Okay, well stitched together. The finishing is good, acceptable. Again, nothing luxurious, but just everything is just honest. Okay, all these feels as per how they look on video. It's just painted plastic gloss black. I kind of like the placement here, but I know this is more like for design, because this whole area could have been a compartment. Alright, but it was designed that way to house the gear lever, blah blah, some buttons over here, but all this could have been flat. There's no compartment over here, no hidden compartment, nothing, just a USB A and C. Okay, straightforward. Cup holders, nothing adjustable, just two fixed things here. The thing is, when you have stuffs that move, they might break, warranty claims might happen. Okay, this one opens sideways, this one a wireless charger. Right, you can put feather phones there, nothing surprising there. If they didn't design this to look like an Aston Martin waterfall dashboard, you know, or just a straight one, then they could have had a lot more compartment spaces. All right, this one is adjustable, which is really good. BMW 5 Series can't adjust. Let's go to the middle row, shall we? That's the middle row. First off, I have pushed the seats all the way to the back, maxed it out. Okay, and those are the default position. When you pull them up, they lock on there. When you need to sit somebody, you need to adjust them further. All right, you see that? Aircon vents, lights. This ambient lighting has got to be. Only Japanese car makers would do this, you know. They find some supplier and then they hang it there. Instead of integrated into the roof liner, they literally hang it there. This is like something, it's almost like something you buy from Shopee or AliExpress, right? So you have one here, you have one over there. Probably you can buy one more and hang it over here, and probably there. Pretty interesting. You get your own aircon controls at the back. USB-C, 2 ports over there. This one, how does this work? There must be a, oh, there's a mechanism. There we go. So this one folds down. Oops, sorry. And this allows people to walk through, but it's pretty narrow, but it's alright, it's walkable. Fold this up, pretty sturdy, it's alright. You can put your cups hang some stuffs. Luxury. Okay, now let's adjust the, oh, there's another hook, the teh tarik hook. Okay, and that's the third row. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of room. All right, plenty. Let's see, upon adjusting, how does it work? A bit confusing at first, but it's all right. Okay, this is my sitting position, which is pretty comfortable. Oh, interesting. There isn't enough room for me to slot my feet underneath. What's going on there? What is that? Probably the frame of the car is on this side as well. Interesting. Can somebody explain to me what's going on? I seldom see a car that has, let alone a Japanese car, that I can't slot my feet underneath. I can't. I just can't. Okay? I just couldn't. That's gonna take away some space. Anyway, let's move these up so you can move around. Put that here for time being. And this one. Balance both sides. Correct. Okay. Minute adjustments. There we go. And now for the third row. Let's go to the back. Let me use this camera instead. So, you can see me. Let's try it. Wow, there's a lot of stuff behind. Oh, I think some previous media took this car for balik kampung, and their rubbish is still here. That's why there are so many stuffs here. Tissue. Oh, that's bad. Not just on the media part, but oh, there's one lever. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So when I adjust the back, it is not independent. The whole base moves together with the angle, and that gives a rather comfortable sitting position. But you have to pull this up, and there we go. You know what's funny? This is more comfortable than this one because of the seat back angle. Of course, this one can go that angle as well, but I can slot my feet underneath the front seats. So I'm actually very comfortable at the back here. Pretty comfortable. I get some cubby spaces, you know, nothing special. But I have my own aircon vents at the back here. And you have the wheel well impeding in. So even though this one has, I mean, the third row definitely you have the wheel well, right? But the row that was supposed to sit three is the narrower one instead of this one. So these ones are two-seater. You can walk past and then you can have another. I would say this one is a comfortable six-seater, but a tighter seven-seater. Okay, because if I were to sit three-person here, three kids probably perfect. Two adults, three kids, then it's alright. But yeah, it's tight. But it's flat, so even the middle passenger doesn't get a headrest. It's not whiplash protected for the middle passenger, okay? But in terms of the size of the car and the packaging inside, I think this is alright. Okay, let's move back. Oh, sorry for my big butt. Ouch! Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'll give you guys a better look. The back here is raised up really nicely when you angle the seat back. It's raised up really nicely. Of course, that would eat into the passenger luggage space at the back. Okay, now these two seats, there's another interesting stuff. Just now I was trying to maximize the space available in this car for a 4-seater. Alright, so I retracted the headrests and then fold these down. Then I realized one thing. This seat can go all the way to the back. See that? When these are up. But when you fold these down, you can't go as far. You can only go probably till here. Okay? That is another thing that I noticed, interestingly. So, but when you fold these two down, it's a massive luggage space. Let me show you guys. Slow. Okay, press these. Press this. And then this one, they fold flat. Beautifully designed. They fold flat, okay? But when you fold flat, you can't go all the way to the back for those. Now, what if I remove the headrest? Let me try. If I remove this, oh, interesting. What is this? What is this? Is it for the middle passenger? Oh yes. Sorry, my bad. That's pretty nice. So remember, the middle one also get their headrest. Okay. Now, if I were to do this, will I be able to push that all the way to the back? I know you can't when you have this. There we go. No, you still can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't. Let's try. See? Are we level? Nope. You can see here. One more step. Okay, but small complaint. So, yep. If you take these out, but then after you take these out, I don't think they have another 2 holes to store these. Plenty of room here. Plenty of room here to store the headrest. These are thoughtful. Your basah runs and all that, but then you can't pull up. So this is not how it was intended to be used. Okay. Can I? Okay. So it's pretty straight when there we go. Okay, so if you want to maximize the second row, it has to be like this. Alright. You're gonna put them down, you get plenty of luggage space. But I can't help but, you know, with all the videos from China coming out, cars at this price, everything is motorized. Now I kind of fancy that. Okay, so yep, this is the Innova Xenix. Looks alright. Looks good. Looks like a grown-up Arus or something. Alright, it's a big car from outside. Looks alright. Looks like the Tigo, right? But Tigo inside is a lot more plush. Way plusher than this. But in terms of drivetrain smoothness, in terms of fuel consumption, there's no challenge. But in terms of power, this one can't keep up with the Tiggo 8 Pro. Okay, so the Tiggo 8 Pro is quite some margins cheaper, but these are more advanced drivetrains, you know, extremely fuel efficient, but slow. The car is slow. Alright, cheers.